this is a show nobody wants. This is a show nobody asked for. There is 1,000 characters in front of the queue in terms of who should get a TV show before you even get anywhere close to Agatha. So I think Variety is doing what Variety does, which is let's create the narrative that this is the gayest show because they're actors. Of course, they're going to agree with that because they're all from the same side of the bubble. They're all going to agree with that. And then when people watch the show, and if it's just dull and boring, and people say this is dull and boring, then they'll come out with their hit pieces. Oh my God. I mean, we've already seen Paul Tassi. Paul Tassi's already running interference. He's already running interference. He looks like he's melting down. The guy looks like he's having emotional, mental problems, but that's what I guess you get when you Paul Tassi. Yeah, if I can share this with you.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
It's actually right here.
Is it part of what you've got there?
It's actually part of this here.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Let's just unleash Aubrey Plaza to solo the inevitable horde of anti-woke YouTubers. I mean, he doesn't realize how much I would like that. They're about to show up. So Tassi's already running defense for this show, and it hasn't even come out yet. In essence, he's trying to exempt it from criticism, which as a journalist, a critical journalist that is meant to do a review of this, not very critical there. Not very unbiased, because maybe he's seen the first few episodes and he realizes how fucking terrible it is. I saw that Alan Ung said that the show's just terrible.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to earlier. Like he had just said that at least up until through the episodes that he had saw is like it wasn't necessarily quote unquote woke, but he didn't have he wasn't singing the highest of praises.
No,
for it.
But that's what we tend to find a lot of these things are. The Acolyte wasn't just boring; it was terribly written, terribly acted, etc. But it was boring. Why? Because the plot made no sense. There wasn't a story. There wasn't an actual plot. It was nonsensical rubbish, and it was all leading up to this second flashback, which was meant to explain everything, and essentially just went, "Oh no, everything just went down the way that went down." But she got killed, and we're like, well, "Of course we know she got fucking killed." That was the fucking most obvious thing, and we knew that one of the Jedi was going to kill her. I mean, that's just This isn't a mystery. So they set it up as this mystery that wasn't a mystery because they explained everything in pretty much in the first 3 episodes, which nobody cared about anyway. So you got shows where you don't invest in the characters because they're not compelling. You've got lines which make no sense, go nowhere, are dull, dialogue which is meandering and meaningless, sets which just look terrible. And it's $180 million. You're wondering where on earth this money's going. And then you go, okay, this is garbage. Variety, Paul Tassi, whoever. Bigoted YouTubers have homophobic meltdown.
Yeah, well, he's saying that he's disowning everybody because he's a straight man. And
no, he can't. Paul Tassi's not a straight man. No, he's not. I'm not being silly. No, honestly, Eric, I'm not even being silly. You can't be a straight man and have that corporate cock so far up your ass. It's impossible. You can't call yourself a straight man and literally be bending over so Daddy Disney can fuck you up the wrong one. Right? So, no, as a straight man, I am disavowing you more. Nobody cares, Paul. You're a broken individual.
Yeah.
Absolutely broken. It's insane to the degree which you're now displaying it. Yeah, you'll get some likes, just like most things. All of our audiences are skewing towards us. My audience will most likely be heavily defensive of me versus somebody that has a contrary opinion to me. Yep. Same with yourself. Same with all the other channels. Same with let's bring Ackman in because he, when we're having our ding dong, let's stuff like that. Same with Paul Tassi. Yes, you'll get most likely the confirmation bias because that's the kind of bubbles that we live in because algorithms simply split us all apart.
Yeah. It's a design for sure.
But you're meant to be a journo. You're meant to be an objective journalist giving an objective opinion about this show.
He's far from that. But I mean, on a serious note, look, I can understand, and I think this is the point that I want to make about all of this, because I know the first thing that certain people are going to say, same thing that certain people said about The Acolyte, and it's, well, this isn't written, or this show was not created with people like myself
don't say
in
that.
mind. You know
Don't
that that's what they're going to say. But here's the thing, Ass, they're not going to show up. The people that it's supposedly for. So let's assume that it's for gay, for homosexual women that are into like witchcraft shit. Now, I'm sure in fantasy, I don't know, in novels and stuff, maybe there's an audience for that. I have no idea. I haven't looked at the numbers on it. That said,
so 16 people.
Okay, maybe those 16 people exist. It's not going to be enough to move the needle. I don't know what the budget is on this. Hopefully, it's not anything near what the fuck Acolyte was. There's no way they could have spent that much. But either way, it's not going to make
the budget is not reported. Which
probably means that it's a decent amount. But either way, whether it be for me, I can accept that. I can embrace that because I understand that not every single piece of media is meant for a person like me. I understand it. That said, this is based on a comic book character, and though I do believe that there were tasteful ways to handle Agatha, when I was still covering this, I despised this depiction of Agatha. It's not Agatha at all. You had a Fantastic Four properties. I have no idea. Maybe they will with this. I think I talked about this earlier, that at some point maybe they will kind of use this as a vehicle. Does Agatha become the nanny of Fantastic Four's the two youngsters? I have no idea. Either way, that ain't Agatha. Whoever the hell this is not Agatha. This young version of Agatha. It's not. It's just Agatha in name. But okay, let's say that it's you're trying to, with the Marvel brand, embrace that type of obviously trending towards women, and you're trying to bring those types in. Well, you're going to be unsuccessful at it. So, damn my opinion on, looking at it through the lens of Eric July, this male comic book guy. Okay, put that aside. I can bet you the house, okay, that those that you're supposedly trying to target won't show up either, just like they didn't show up with Acolyte. And what will end up happening is once this concludes and it doesn't get renewed for a second season, maybe you'll get some fucking thing that'll go out there, people asking for sign-ups and all that, but it won't amount to anything because you're not going to pay for Disney Plus to go see it. And the audience, I just think that you're trying to appeal to, just won't show up. So either way, it's not for me. Then who the fuck is it for? I guess it's the golden question, because I don't know if those 16 people. All right, let's assume that it's larger than 16 people. It's 17. Okay, whatever it is. I'm betting money that they're not showing up. And I feel good about the bet. I'm not going to get felt with that bet. I feel really good about it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios.